Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a good Monday and welcome to quarter two. I think it's going to be nice to give everyone a fresh start after the last marking period. I know just coming from kind of my perspective as a teacher, it was completely new. And I feel like from week one to week nine, personally, for my teaching, I kind of figured out how to do it the best way to help you. So a lot of those procedures are going to continue into the second marking period. And hopefully you can be successful this second marking period. If you have an incomplete in your final grade where it says I instead of like a D or an F, that is something that we are doing in our houses. So me, Mrs. McKee, and Mrs. Kodo, we decided to do that because we realized that this year, this first marking period was very difficult, and we don't want to discourage you by handing out Fs or Ds. So we're making a deal where if you get a good grade, a better grade in the second marking period, which you all are capable of doing, then that grade for the second marking period will become your first marking period grade. Okay, so if you got an I in the first marking period, and then the second marking period you turn it around, like I know most of you are capable of doing, and you get a B, then your second marking period grade would be a B, and your first marking period grade would also be a B. Okay, so you kind of have a good opportunity to improve your situation. This is something that's never been done before at Lane. So I hope this is something that you're going to take advantage of and do better the next marking period. Okay, because at the end of the day, that's my goal, is to help you do well in my class. Okay, and help you learn the skills that you need to be successful in high school. If you have any questions over that, please let me know. People that got above a D plus, you will also have an opportunity to improve your grade as well. If you got like a C minus in the first marking period and you get a B in the second marking period, we will put your second marking period grade down for your first marking period. Okay, and obviously we wouldn't be able to do that until 9 weeks later, so we didn't give you an incomplete now. But if you get a better grade in the second marking period than you did in the first marking period, we are going to be fine with giving you that better of the grades for both marking periods. Okay, so again, if you have any questions over that policy, please let me know. For pacing schedule for unit, one more quick procedure change. For attendance, I am still recommending that you attend the Zooms every single day. I think those are helpful. If they're not helpful for you, they're helpful for me, because I get to see you and I get to check in with you and see how you're doing and things like that. So I would prefer if you still join the Zoom every day. Okay. And if you join the Zoom, you do not have to worry about the attendance form, because I'm going to be taking attendance from Zoom. And as soon as you join, I will mark absent or present, or I'll mark present for joining. Okay. The way it's changing though is our district wants all the teachers to take attendance the same way. So they are telling us that we need to take attendance through the attendance form, which is the Google form that you fill out. Most of you are pretty familiar with that. Okay, so if you don't join the Zoom, you need to fill out the attendance form at the very least to be marked present. Okay, again though, I'd prefer if you attend both. If you attend the Zoom, and then you're good. You don't even have to worry about the attendance form. Okay, but if something comes up and you can't join the Zoom, at the very minimum, fill out the attendance form, so I'm marking you present. Okay, and then after you do that, you need to be doing the work that we have for the day and staying up to date. Okay, try to set a schedule for yourself, and I'm gonna attack it every day so you're doing what you need to get done every day. Okay, when you go to pacing schedule for Unit 3, we're gonna scroll down to October 12th. I think some of you already got a start on this. But the first thing we have is a warm-up, asymmetric information and used cars. These entries are still going in your virtual notebook, okay? So if we're doing the counting, we should be at number 16, entry number 16 today. Okay, make sure that you're staying up to date on those. That will be a grade, and that will be something that I grade for Unit 3, okay? Especially this unit, because it's a long unit. Okay, so again, this should be entry number 17 in your virtual notebook. Sorry, entry number 16. Messed up on the counting. Once you're done with that, you're going to start day one of creating a newspaper article or song. Okay, I changed it. It was going to be a protest sign. I didn't think that'd be very good though with virtual students, and it's kind of hard to create that. So we changed it to create a newspaper article or a song. Okay, and your task is going to be create a newspaper article or song that explains the reasoning for rebelling against the British. When you are doing this, you are going to need to take the perspective of a colonist in the United States. Okay, so what were the United States colonists mad about? Okay, what were their complaints? What was their reasoning for deciding to rebel against Great Britain? How would you convince other colonists to take your side in rebelling against the British? Okay, because at this time, a lot of people were semi-loyal to the British. Okay, and you got to remember too, the news wasn't as widespread as it is today. Okay, people couldn't see stuff on the news at their fingertips in a moment's notice. Okay, so really a newspaper article or a song, or probably a newspaper article at this time, would be the most effective way. But in that newspaper article, you have to explain everything, otherwise it's not going to be effective. Okay, so then you have two options. So the first option, if you choose to do a newspaper article, it should include the following. So the answers to the questions listed above throughout the newspaper article. Okay, and those just need to be answered in the newspaper article. You're not going to have the question listed and then the answer. You're going to give the answer throughout your writing in that newspaper article. You need to think of a title that would grab the attention of the colonists. Okay, and make that title big and bolded at the top. A clear description of why you believe that you should rebel against the British. Okay, so give your reasons for why you believe that you should rebel against the British. If you are taking the side of the colonists and trying to point a negative picture of the British through your writing, okay? So you are biased towards the colonists, okay? So in this writing, you're trying to take the side of the colonists and convince people that the British are bad. Okay, if you're doing the song, it should include the following. If you sang the song, it should be about 3 minutes. So you should have about a page probably of lyrics or a complete song. Okay, so if you want to take lyrics from another song and use those, that's fine, but you're going to need to change the words, obviously, to fit what we're talking about. Okay, lyrics should include answers to the questions above as well. And then extra credit if you post a video of you singing or rapping the song on Flipgrid. Okay, so if you want an extra credit opportunity, there it is. Okay, you'll have 3 full class days to work on this project. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then it's going to be due on Thursday. Okay, so this is going to be the second assignment for the second marking period. The build up to the Revolutionary War graphic organizer. That was the first one. And then this one's going to be the second. Okay, so make sure that you're getting the second marking period off to the right start and getting these things done. Those 2 things are big assignments. Okay, because we spent 3 or 4 days of class time doing them. So they're going to be a little bit more points. Okay. I hope you have a good day. Please let me know if you have any questions.